Music.
Okay.
The following is a brief conversation with Pietro Caputo, a keen rum aficionado who has been in love with this extraordinary spirit for almost 2 decades. He is a proud member of the iconic Tasting Gang, and in April 2019 he participated in an event organized by Velia, where Luca Gargano and 26 Caroni lovers spent a whole day among barrels in order to select the best blends of tropically aged Caroni. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you...
Hello, I'm Pietro Caputo. I'm a rum lover and I became passionate about rum spirits starting from Caroni. And that was one of the best moments in Caroni history for me because I was invited to the Caroni ceremony in 2019. Just before COVID, by the way. It would have been impossible to have this in the COVID era. And with my friends, because this group of people started even before Caroni ceremony in Velier Live in Milano in probably 2017, if I remember well. There are friends like Marco Livreux, Olivier Scars, Eric, Jeff, Jean-François Fagnan, and many others. Thomas Caquet. Donc, I was in the Tasting Gang with Marco Livreux and Thomas Caquet, and we tried, as you know, many barrels of Caroni. The last ones that were in Guyana and Trinidad, they were brought all in this French region of Cognac, and we had the challenge and the privilege to try all the barrel and classify, give scores, and the best one, as you know, went into special bottling, like the employees, now the Paradise.
During the very event, were you aware of the impact the meeting might have?
Only partially, because Luca explained us what was happening. But for example, I didn't know that he would have used the picture for the bottle. In fact, I am in the back, and this is one of the main regrets I have. I would have gone in the front with Malte if I knew that this was becoming a label or a box. We knew that some special cask would be settled and bottled, but we didn't know how. No, like with Luca, it's impossible to know exactly what is happening. Then, unfortunately, what also happened is that Freddy Marcarini, which was the historical photographer of Caroni, died after, I think the year after the ceremony, and that was shocking for all of us. And he took this picture. I was taking a picture of him when he was taking other pictures, so I have some picture of him, and that made the day also special to have Freddy with us.
And when you look at the box and you see the title, The Last, what kind of feelings does it evoke?
With Caroni, you know that it's never the last. In fact, that was the last of this series. And then we knew that a different style of labels and bottles would come. It was, in a way, it was the last of this type of bottling and style. And then, as you know, the employees have a quite different style because you have the person and different colors. And then now the Paradise is even different style of bottling. So the last, at that moment, was quite impacting, but then we still wonder which one will be the real last Caroni.
Pietro, could you say something about the very liquid sealed inside this bottle in your hands? It has received high notes, right?
Yes, I know. Now it is even higher, as often happens with Caroni. As you try the first time, you might not take the full power of it, no? Because it needs also a bit of rest and so on. So I remember that when I received the bottles, I prefer the last to the Tasting Gang. No? And I was a bit not disappointed, but I said it's a pity that my picture is on the testing gang and not in the last. But then I realized I am also in the last because I am in the box. And yes, it's a very good Caroni, and it's the right combination of hydrocarbon notes, fruity notes, wood notes. And I still prefer the 80s. Maybe it's a suggestion of the history, but it's a very good Caroni.